Bobby, welcome back.
Thank you.
Start some communication.
All right. I'm Gracious Heavenly Father, I'd like to take this opportunity to approach your lofty throne, that you'd help us say the right thing and do the right thing to please in your name's sake. Bless each home represented here. Forgive us of our many sins. Watch over us, God, and keep us from evil. We ask you these things in your Son, Jesus Christ's holy name. Amen.
Amen.
Please join me in the pledge of allegiance. Pledge of
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Michelle, if anyone besides Brother Doug? All right, Brother Doug, you have the floor.
All righty. Do I need to stand?
If you'd like, you can.
Well, you know, I drive a school bus as well as pastor a church down here. And so I have two places that I'd like to bring up, see if you could help me with. So one is at Jernigan and Highway 80 here. When I pull my bus out to Highway 80 to make my turn, there's some crepe myrtles there that stick out real bad. So it's hard for me to see, and I have to pull that bus up a little bit. So I just wondered if I could get some help with that. And then also close to your house at the end of North Lake, and that road that runs into it, there's no stop sign, yield sign, or anything there. So I pick up 3 kids right here on your side, and as I'm coming up, the cars will come this way. And if they see me, they'll try to fly through, you know, in order to get around me before I stop and hold them up. But they don't have a stop sign or anything at that intersection. And I didn't know if one could be put there, one or the other.
What's the other road, North Lake and
What
what?
is that, Ellis or Firth? Ellis. So it's Ellis and North Lake. And I think at one time there must have been something.
was.
Yeah, there used to be.
Yeah, there used to be a yield sign right there on my side of North Lake Street too. And I think there was a yield sign right there in where you're talking about, or used to be.
But that's it. That's all I got. I'm easy.
Easy. Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Yes, sir.
And Keith, before we move on, Council, I'm not sure if y'all all are aware, but after 13 years, Tiffany has now decided to take another adventure and a career path. So we have hired 2 new ladies, one part-time and one full-time. So we now have Miss Tanya and Miss Mariella as part of our water billing department team.
Welcome aboard, ladies. All right, Chief is out today, so we'll have Robin present his monthly report. Happy birthday, by the way, this month. I know it's coming up very soon, or if it hadn't passed already, right?
Yeah, no, it's coming. We'll skip it. Thank you. Good afternoon, Mayor and Alderman. For the month of August, 1st through the 31st, the following will be our reports. We had 2 assaults, 1 arrest, 1 alarm and burglary, 6 total accidents. We had 1 DWI, 9 disturbances. We had 1 sexual assault, 1 suspicious activity that includes vehicle, 2 subject stops, 7 thefts, 6 suicide attempts, 62 traffic stops. This included 47 citations. We had 7 walk-ins to the police department, 1 warrant, and 10 welfare checks. This totaled an average of calls for the month of August to be 169.
You say we had 6 suicides?
Yes, sir.
That seems like a lot.
It is, it's school starting. I think a lot of it has to do with school and things of that nature. It's unfortunate. None of them were successful.
That's good.
So there were children.
It was a multitude of all ages, but yes, I think it has to do with a lot of the school starting and things of that nature.
Sad.
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you for that report.
Yes, sir.
All right. Can we now have our monthly report presented by Animal Control? Casey, please.
Good evening, Mayor and Alderman. This is my monthly report for the month of August. My facility started at 0%, ended at 40% capacity. I took 14 animals for the month, releasing 1. Had 3 traps set out for the month. Had 11 animal complaints. Issued 2 citations citations for the month for animals running at large. I assisted PD with public events or escort 1 time. I assisted the fire department EMS 4 times for the month and provided 2 motor assists and had 1 after hours call, totaling about 55 calls of service for the month.
Busy month. Thank you, Casey. Okay, monthly report presented by code enforcement. David, all right.
Good evening. For the month of August, gave out 7 red warnings, 6 were corrected, sent out 1 certified letter, signed 2 business and 3 construction permits.
Thank you, Dan. Okay, next we have a monthly report presented by Water and Sewer Supervisor Jacob.
Good morning, Council, Mayor. Our work order report for the month of August, we had 10 water leaks reported. We repaired 16. 3 of those were rolled over from last month. They have 1 account change requested, that 1 was made. 3 rereads requested and 1 sewer tap installed. We had 7 pressure complaints due to the water outage and 1 water quality complaint. Those were resolved. As far as our pumping goes, we produced 11,071,000 gallons. We sold 5,484,100 gallons. We had a known loss due to leaks, 1,101,600 gallons. Loss percentage, 41%, which is a regression from last month.
Thank you, Jacob. So now we have an action item to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Make a motion to, would anyone like to make a motion to approve minutes, approve payment of the current bills?
Pay the bills.
I second it.
All in favor? Opposed? Okay. Now we'd like to conduct a public hearing on the proposed tax rate. We discussed it last month, keeping it the status quo. We had an option to raise. We didn't want to exercise that option. We wanted to keep it flat. So now we need to look at the taxpayer impact statement for the city of Waston. At this time, we'll begin our public hearing on our proposed tax rate. If anyone has any questions or concerns, we're available to hear them now.
Can you tell us what the tax rate is right now and what was it previous to? what it
It's
is?
a .29665500 of $100 value, and we're keeping it the same. And we had the option to raise it to .3804156. We just opted out of that. We're going to keep taxes flat as we can for as long as we can, working on a balanced budget. Does that go accurate?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any other questions or concerns? All right. At this time, that concludes our public hearing. Do we need to vote or anything?
That's your next line item. And the next line item will be a roll call vote. So please state your name, the amount, and yes or no.
Miss Shirley had a little mouth procedure done. Can I speak for her in this one, or is that all?
If she can just kind of mumble through it just for this. Sorry, I'm sorry.
So we're going to consider and take action on adopting ordinance number 403, setting the 2025 tax rate at .2966550.
Okay. I say we adopt the ordinance number 403, setting the 2025 tax rate at 0.2966550.
She need to state her name as well?
Shirley Hall.
Perfect, thank you.
I second.
We'll just have to do a roll call vote. Each person has to state their name.
Sorry.
That,
So Tommy Philpott, if you go ahead and read line number 11.
number 11. That's it. So we action on adopt ordinance number 403, setting the 2025 tax rate at 0.296655.
I say that we adopt ordinance number 403, setting the 2025 tax rate at 0.2966550, and I'm Jesse Moore.
I say adopt ordinance number 403, setting the 2025 tax rate at 0.2966550, and I'm Cade Martin.
Ryan Smith. I agree we adopt the ordinance number 403, setting the 2025 tax rate at 0.2966550%.
Thank you.
Councilman, thank you very much. This time we need to consider and take action on the Christmas lights for the Wascom City Park. The proposal, so the one in blue. This is for the storage and reinstallation of all the lights and decorations at the city park. And did they have a rate increase or is it still flat?
Still the same as last year. We're just not adding any new features because we're talking about purchasing some new features for the light poles because ours are disintegrating pretty rapidly.
And we don't want to make a huge investment in the ones on the light poles, because as they're replacing light poles, being swept over, replacing them, they're not reinstalling the outlets for them. So if you see one that's blank, it's because their new pole was installed and they don't put the plugs on anymore. So we don't want to make a huge investment in there, but we want to continue with the one that's possible. And she mentioned Rudolph's nose was disintegrating, so we had to get a new Rudolph and things of that nature. But this is the storage and installation for all the main lights at our city park.
And does this cover like the replacement of the lights that don't work and everything like that? Okay.
And they will, we can call them in the middle of the night and say, hey, the lights aren't working, and they're here within an hour. They're great people.
Okay.
And they've done us well for the past 3 years as well.
Okay, I'm reading, is it where it says repairs needed due to vandalism and weather conditions? They take care of all that?
We do, yes ma'am. Last year, the middle part of our Christmas tree got blown in on a windstorm, and we called them, and they were here within 30 minutes and put a whole new middle section in for us at no charge. They're really, really good to us.
Very good. Thank you for the info, Michelle. Anyone like to make a motion to consider and take action on Christmas lights for the Wascom City Park?
I make a motion that we keep the lights at the Christmas lights at the Wascom City Park. And Michelle, is this reviewing the contract, its cost, or is that just for?
So we are out of our 3-year contract now. He is allowing us just all the physical features. We have nowhere to store those physical features because there's so many. So he is allowing us to do it year-by-year basis.
Right, he stores them. Remember before we had a contract to buy, they were running it every year, and it's around 10,000, but we're out
So
of
that's
that now.
just reviewing the contract.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
I make a motion that we renew the contract for $19,250.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Okay. Time to consider and take action on Hughes Water Well Service repairing and replacing the pump and motor at well number 2. Jacob, can you tell us about this? I know this work has already been completed. They got us out of the super bind and really came through in a pinch, so if you'd like to elaborate on it.
Yeah, Hughes came to the rescue on this, was able to get to us quickly and get us back in the ground and repaired. What happened was after pulling it out, we found that the pump was locked up, which in turn burnt the motor, which in turn burnt the wires going up to the control panel. So we had to replace the pump, the motor, and the wires all the way up to top ground. $12,476. And we're back in business, everybody. Back in water.
And which, well number 2, which one's that?
That's the one, on the corner of Pond and,
I can't think of the street name either.
Pond and Wolf.
Okay. Any other questions about that one? The service has already been performed, so we just need to square up with them. Do we have a motion? Consider and take action on the Hughes Water Well Service, repairing and replacing the pump and well number 2.
Make a motion to pay the Hughes Water Well, the invoice amount $12,476 for well number 2.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? So now we'd like to consider and take action on accepting the floor plan for the Wascom Public Library. Rochelle, would you like to elaborate on any of these details? Kyle has provided us the finalized drawings that are ready to be sent out.
So y'all will find it's about 7 pages. These are the final drawings based off of what the Talker grant came up with and with all the specs, plugs, doors, all the things, the new parking and stuff, for the new library located behind the community center. We just, if y'all are good with it, we need to approve this floor plan. If y'all have any questions or changes we need to make, then this is the time we can express it before these are finalized.
Didn't Talker pretty much lay out the floor plan and stuff?
They did lay it out. It just didn't have like plugs and,
Right.
you know, windows and all that stuff.
This meets
since
their
this
floor plan
was-
standards, and they've given they've approved our grant, so we're already at that portion
My
of it.
point is, we don't want to.
We didn't mess with anything, we just finalized it, because, we were at about 85%, and it just needed to have the window sills and the doors and all the different fixtures added to it, so all that's been added, now we're able to send it out for the sealed bid process. So nothing has been changed on the actual floor plan.
And is this, I guess, the standard, I guess this is built to is the one we were talking about with the, I guess, more the residential type construction?
Yeah, what was the
It is still
contractor at
commercial.
risk is what was the real
Right.
portion that was gonna be the largest cost.
Uh-huh.
And so we've alleviated that. Yes, there's some residential features it's built, Wascom doesn't have a certified code
Yeah.
to go with everything, but everything's built to at least home standards or better, commercial, all your, whatever the acronyms are, the AE something.
It's all ADA compliant, but like the bathroom faucets won't be commercial grade. It'll be
Yeah.
more residential grade, things to that nature,
Yeah.
just so we could save a little bit.
And it'll still all handicap accessible and everything else, all those guidelines are met.
So we're gonna have to send these plans out to contractors
Yes, sir.
and,
Put it in the newspaper and send it for bids and see if we can get people to quote on it.
I'll make a move that we accept the floor plans happily for the Wascom Public Library.
I second.
All those in favor? All those opposed? For the next step, I'd like to consider and take action on requesting bid proposals from the Wascom Public Library provided by Stevenson Engineering.
I'll make a motion we accept or we send out and request bid proposals from the Wascom Public Library provided by Stevenson Engineering.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Retract that opposal? Thank you. And now I'd like to table action, item number 16, considering and take action on repairs to well number 4 by Jurgensen Pump. They submitted an invoice that was incorrect and they haven't gotten it to us.
They have it at this point, but it's good.
It is good, so should we don't have it
We
though?
don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so it's fine. Okay, well, then we're gonna table that and, remove it. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
A second.
All those in favor? All those opposed?
Hang out there about that.